Yeah. Shit, I probably seem to be in progress.
And you're on the friend's back.
Starting to live through it. Like, with them off. Just kind of way up.
Hi, it's Double1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox One, and today I'm bringing you a video of some of the bits of stuff that happened to me at the CG. So this was the Cargo CG recently. This system has been a bloodbath lately, what with the Cargo CG and then now the Combat CG in the same place. Humo Crew have been up here in force, and I'm sure Rebel was putting together a video of all the kills they got, a massive montage because they've got an awful lot of kills. I was in party chat with them the other night while I was waiting to transport a ship over, and they just got kill after kill after kill. It was hilarious to listen to. And TCHC have been very active, and my own group, the Dark Marauders, have been active at this CG. The Cargo CG was very active. Combat one a little less so because it's combat, there's no cargo to get. So I've made some pilgrimage up here to fight alongside Humo Crew and other bad guy groups. You know me, any excuse to shoot at Imperials or good guys, always fun views. This was a brutal bit of piracy. I took my manifest scanner off my pirate ship and my weapons and put some more brutal weaponry on because the CG was so violent. I ended up with 4 overcharged multi-cannons and instead of my normal shields, up over 2,000 shields on quite a heavy Crate Phantom. And you know, so I'm going to skip back and forwards to that piracy. This is probably the cheekiest thing I did in the whole CG. This is me reboot and repairing just that Ranger Flipper Gold's cutter that's got loads of missiles on it. This is definitely a take your life in your hands moment. I was just debating whether I should or not, but yeah, I did. And when I got back into the fight, as you can see, one of my wingmates is already dead, and yeah, it's not going well for my side, but I managed to get in there, and I'll bring you a little bit of retribution for my wingmates. It was a very brutal fight, an FDL and 2 cutters, and yeah, I was focused and damaged very quickly, but after this reboot and repair, I at least got a measure of revenge for my wingmates. This was a brutal bit of piracy. I took the manifest scanner off my pirate crate, whacked more shields on there with another shield booster, and I also changed the weapons out to 4 overcharged multi-cannons just for simplicity's sake and the fact that I can go 4-1-1 for a while, because I got attacked by so many FDLs while trying to pirate, and I had so many people drop in and attack me while I was trying to collect cargo and things like that. So I made my ship as tough as possible to give me the best chance of surviving some of the pirate incidents, and it turned out to be not very good for this guy. Because I had no manifest scanner, I'm just basically going straight for hatch breakers, and this guy, there's nothing really you can do when someone's this stubborn. I told him basically, I've stolen your cargo, I don't want to fight, I'm happy I've got my cargo, just leave. And I repeatedly told him, as you can see, I'm happy, I've got my cargo, I don't want to kill anyone. I message him repeatedly, warning him as to things will get bad if he sticks around. But he continued to attack me, so I continued to shoot back. Like I said, I think I gave him fair warning, but hell, some people you just can't help. Some people, they maybe don't see the comms, they maybe don't know what's going on, I don't know. I do respect a scrappy trader, and I never like killing a scrappy trader, but sometimes people just don't take the hint. I couldn't have sent more messages saying to this guy, please leave, go or die. I typed a lot of messages to this guy, and while I'm typing them, I'm completely defenseless because I'm using my controller to type, and but I got away with it. This is another kill that I got flying with the TCHC boys. We did quite well as a wing of 3, to be honest. We got quite a lot of kills. Jumped a few people, took out some Imperials, took out some Lawfuls, had good fun. I was just using my Beam de Lance, which does crazy damage when the chaff runs out. I did say to Alders during the fighting, I should really do a video, like, instead of when the Doom music kicks in, I should do it when the chaff runs out. So back to the piracy, and this guy is not taking the hint, and unfortunately for him, you know, I'm not going to leave just for the amount of cargo swimming around. I'm still typing messages, I'm still giving him a chance to go, but he really didn't want to, and that left me in a really awkward position as I'm sat here already collecting the cargo that I've already robbed, like a static target, and like just sitting there shooting him. But yeah, just the stubbornness of this guy, bless him. Honestly, looking back at this cargo CG, I cannot believe how much footage I got. There were so many exciting subplots and weird things going on. There was our entire like saga with one squadron. There was the amount of cargo I robbed and the amount of daring sort of purse snatchy and pirate attacks I did on cutters. Absolutely insane amount of stuff that I captured footage for. Eventually Kraken Moors did go pop. That is one tough Faz he's got there, and it's quite nice to see it go pop, because that thing normally just does me in. I really don't like that ship. Every time I see it in my rear view, it usually means I'm going to die. But here we go. Like, I can't say I didn't warn him, but like at this point you're coming around for another attack. You've got no hull. You're about to get your shields back up, or you're trying to get your shields back up, and he just rams into me and dies. And then I'm left in a pirate's dream of a field full of cargo. Just look at all that cargo. Now of course I've got to try and scoop some of that up before the police arrive. So 07 to that commander. I respect the scrappiness as someone being robbed, but you didn't have to die for it. You know, you could have. All I wanted was 5 to 10 tons and I would let you go. It was literally like a couple of hatch breakers, you jump out, I get what I want, and you go on about your way. But instead it ended up being quite savage and brutal. This is me sneaking back in, half shields up, managing to snatch that kill on Lelushka and get out. A measure of revenge for my wingmates who got taken out by the 2 cutters and Lelushka. I managed to get a little measure of revenge. And I think I did quite well to escape from Flipper, to be honest, because Flipper was determined to kill me. And that car of his is really super annoying. I hate seeing Flipper in a car. It's like, it's not a very pleasant sight, and I think he's got a lot of railguns on there, so it's pretty nasty as well. But yeah, I low waked on him, but then he immediately chain interdicted me and I ended up high waking, I think, later. But it was GG's, fun fight. They got 2 kills, we got 1 kill, but I'm happy because I survived an encounter with some of the best PvPers in the game and managed to get a kill, so that was good. And as I said, this was the struggle, trying to collect the cargo while the police are shooting at me. And I've got to say, while I enjoyed virtually every moment featured in this video, my favourite moment of the CG, absolutely and utterly my favourite moment of the CG, was when chat got out of hand and suddenly Frodo Swaggins is rip-rolling the entire lobby, posting the lyrics from Never Gonna Give You Up. And I'll leave you with that clip and say that's all. Thank you very much for watching. GG to everyone featured. Hope you had a good CG.
Oh, this is classic Frodo. Good old. The only person we need now is fucking Savage.